Kobbie Mainoo, Man U midfielder, handed first England call-up after being drafted in from Under-21s. Manchester United midfielder had been part of the England Under-21s group, but has been drafted into Gareth Southgate's squad for games against Brazil and Belgium. Mainoo's late addition follows an impressive performance in epic FA Cup quarter-final win over Liverpool. Kobbie Mainoo has been handed his first senior England call-up. Manchester United's 18-year-old midfielder was part of the Under-21s, but has been drafted into Gareth Southgate's squad for the March friendlies against Brazil and Belgium. Mainoo's late addition to the senior group follows an impressive performance against Liverpool in Sunday's epic 4-3 FA Cup quarter-final win. In a post on Instagram, Mainoo wrote, "It's an honor to receive my first senior call-up." The rest of England's now 26-player group reported to St George's Park on Tuesday. The England manager praised Mainoo last week when addressing his initial decision to leave him out of the squad. "I think Kobbie is doing brilliantly for a young player," said Southgate. "We're never slow to put a young player into the seniors, but he's only had a handful of games. You have to be careful in making those decisions at the right time, and ideally we should allow him the space to develop at his own speed. He's not at the point in terms of number of games that Jude Bellingham or Bukayo Saka were when they first came in. But I repeat, he's doing really well. He's a good footballer, you can see that, and he's getting some fabulous experience with Man United and looks a good character." Mainoo has represented England at U17 and U19 level, but could make his senior international debut without having played for the U21s. Could Mainoo solve England's midfield problem? Sky Sports' Zinni Boswell. Kobbie Mainoo has shown for Man U this season that he's adept at playing in a holding role and as a box-to-box midfielder, but his best performances have come in those deeper positions. That suits England's needs. Jude Bellingham has thrived as a no-10 for Real Madrid, with his 20 goals this season making him the most prolific midfielder in Europe. Declan Rice, meanwhile, has been best for Arsenal when given freedom to roam. It is the no-6 role which England have struggled to fill over the years. The problem dates back to the days of trying to fit Frank Lampard, Steven Gerrard, and Paul Scholes into the same midfield. Gareth Southgate's most awkward issue is not having the chance to test out the injured Trent Alexander-Arnold in midfield against top opposition before the Euros. This would have been the perfect opportunity, and he would undoubtedly be his first choice. Perhaps now the door opens for Mainoo. The England manager appears to be in two minds about throwing the 18-year-old straight in, although his showing at Old Trafford on Sunday seems to have eased some of those concerns. Southgate, considering Mainoo as a starter at the Euros, seems like a long shot, though, despite the clamor for him to complete a midfield three of himself, Rice and Bellingham. The next 2 weeks are a chance for the Man U midfielder to make his case. If he continues to play this well, then it won't be long before he is a starter for England.